Hello everybody, this is pt.12 and welcome back to some more Miles Edgeworth Ace Attorney Investigations 2 Prosecutor's Path, Turnabout Target. In the previous episode, we had played a little bit of logic chess with the President after the killer got away, and we had gotten our investigative rights back. Now, we're going to find out what Mr. Edgeworth's next move is. If you like what you see, leave a like down below, comment if you have anything to say. Subscribe to me if you haven't already, and share with your friends so they can join in on this investigation. Let's get moving. Mr. President, may I make one more request of you? Would you please testify about the moment of the incident? Testify? Hey! Hold on a sec. That's your next move? Isn't that the sort of thing you'd leave to the courts? Naturally. It's a courtroom procedure. However, I'd still like to hear what he has to say. If he refuses to cooperate with the investigation, you will have to give a clear reason. That's... Is there something more? What? Grandbound. That's the honorable prosecutor. Request. I thank you for the cooperation. Wow! Here's my barge! Yep. But the light of thunder appeared and down and run away. But from that, I was bumped out on a red balloon birthday. So, let's go attempted to assault me into the plane. But then, the thunder went up. The rail picked up with body and slipped my bulletproof vest. If that's the case, then the President's a victim too, right? It was an assassination attempt. Mr. Rook just happened to get caught up in it, unfortunately. But isn't that strange? Why would the victim want to interrupt the investigation? Of course, if this becomes public, it would cause problems. I see! There's still some deep dark secret behind this case, right? Certainly the President, perhaps Knightley too, I know of this secret. Without fail, I shall reveal it for all to see. But Bucky Knightley suddenly appeared in front of me and fled in front of me. After that, I had a gunshot and a red balloon popped. A red balloon bursting. Interesting. Objection! A red balloon burst. I'm afraid that's not the case. What? Please have a look at this. At this piece of evidence. Can you see what has burst? What exactly? It's the steel samurai warrior of near Tokyo, you do well to remember it. If you wish to win the support of this nation's people. And don't forget the rival show, the German Ninja. Well, the balloon that was ruptured by the bullet was no ordinary red balloon. It was a steel samurai balloon. Yeah. I mean, it was a contradiction, but at the same time, it's not really that strong, but it was obvious.
Well, according to the plans, there have been 2 red balloons. The fizzle they carry the security plans.
Where? It certainly looks like there are only 2 round balloons. John here.
What the man on this? Find it once.
Yes, sir. That steel samurai balloon was a last-minute replacement. Replacement? That's what we were told. Seems that information didn't make it to the president. We ran into a little trouble during setup last night. One of the balloons that we had prepared burst. So you scrambled to find a replacement. Exactly. We just happened to run into a guy manning a stand in the park. Said he'd lend us the steel samurai balloon. He was kind of a poser. A stand, a steel samurai balloon, and a poser. We pumped air into its red samurai pants. We pumped air into its red samurai pants to create a makeshift balloon. So the steel samurai balloon looked like an ordinary red balloon. Is that what you mean? Sir, I'm terribly sorry. I didn't think it was important enough to report. Couldn't you tell just by looking at it?
I did not notice it.
So you mistook the steel samurai's pants for an ordinary balloon. Was there a reason why you made that mistake?
Oh!
What now?
One moment, please. That's just a moment now. I couldn't see the balloon very well.
You couldn't see it?
Exactly. At the time, the wind was strong. The flags on the stage were fluttering wildly, and they expected my doom.
The flags?
But not through the flags that were set up on both sides of the stage. By the strong wind, they were wavering about, just like this.
So strong wind was blowing at the time of the incident. The flags were fluttering wildly. Is there a problem with that? There technically is a problem. President Huang, you have my gratitude. Your testimony has helped me uncover a new contradiction. Yes, one that turns the very foundation of this case on its head. During my investigation, there was no wind at the crime scene, so the flags remained still. However, the flags were actually fluttering in the strong winds. This completely changes the meaning of that piece of evidence. Which evidence contradicts the state of the crime scene? Well, the trajectory, of course. Take that! The gunshot rang out during the president's speech. The bullet struck the balloon, and also pierced the national flag. I had previously deduced the bullet's trajectory using these facts. The assassin fired the bullet from the left side of the audience area. However, if the flags were fluttering about like so, my reasoning changes. Ah, since the flag's position has changed. Correct. The bullet's trajectory must also change. And if we trace the trajectory of the bullet, we can tell who fired the shot. But, Mr. Edgeworth, that person is... Indeed. I still don't understand why. However, it can none other be him. By tracing the bullet's path, who was the person who fired the gun? Knightley. Take that! The person who shot the balloon was none other than you, Horace Knightley! What? Connect the bullet holes in the balloon and the flag, and the line points to you. But that guy's one of the president's bodyguards! Why would he have shot the steel samurai balloon, sir?
Preposterous! I agree with the detective. There's no reason. I've been written for my life on numerous occasions. Within a session.
Prosecutor Edgeworth, I've had enough to hear with you. My job is to protect the president.
Rightly. Control yourself.
Sorry, sir.
Prosecutor, I'm saying you bring the storm from my place. However, the red flag can very quickly. Better that I will find evidence that the flag is flying as a member of the website.
The gunshot occurred at the moment the president raised his fist to the sky. The evidence that shows this moment is... Do I have something that shows the state of the flag?
Take that!
The evidence is in this photo.
Interesting. But there is no sort of blacklisting.
Yep, I thought so. Proof that the flag was flying in this photo is right here. Take that. Don't you see? The fluttering flag can be seen in this photo.
No.
There is no mistaking that the flags were flying at the moment of the incident. So then, it really was that guy who shot the balloon. That would mean Mr. Knightley is the assassin. Horace Knightley is not the assassin. Horace Knightley is not the assassin. The only thing he did was he shot was a balloon on the opposite side of the president. He wasn't aiming at the president.
Why then? Why was it necessary for me to do a thing like that? Depending on your answer, I might take aim at your pretty little head.
Why was it necessary? I presume the reason is connected to the one thing that felt out of place. The one who shot the balloon was the president's bodyguard, Knightley. That fact will change the entire viewpoint of this case. Logic time. Could it be? Why was Knightley's position changed?
Because I can't turn my head to the right. My position got changed to the president's left. In other words, I was relocated to the right side of the stage.
Was that really the only reason? The plans had not changed, and Knightley remained on the left side of the stage. If he can't just turn his head to the right, would he have been able to aim at the balloon on the left side of the stage? Perhaps the security plans were altered so that Knightley could shoot the balloon. If that's the case, what's this? The details of the security plans were changed.
Yeah, that's right. It was changed yesterday. President's orders.
The security plans were changed on the president's orders. Was this all faked? In other words, the president knew about the balloon being shot. He knew about the attempt on his own life. If you think about it that way, everything that's been out of place is beginning to add up. Ooh, is this Confess the Truth? Ooh, this is really nice. Why was the assassin able to get a gun past such tight security? Why was the assassin wearing a conspicuous red hood? Why did they use a laser sight that would so easily reveal the location? Why was the president so calm after being shot? This was the truth the president and his subordinates tried to conceal. There can only be one reason why Knightley fired the gun. The entire assassination was a setup. Eh? Huh? How dare you! Do you seriously understand what you're implying with this? Of course I understand. In fact, now I understand everything. Mr. President, you wished to take the investigation rights from me. That was all so you could conceal the real truth.
But they don't mock me with their bias allegations.
Mock you? That was not my intention. I simply used logic to uncover the truth. That is all. Knightley fired the first shot in order to rupture the balloon. Hearing the gunshot and the sound of the balloon bursting, the audience began to panic. This was followed by one more shot. Wait. One more shot? Yes. Knightley turned towards the balloon and pulled the trigger a second time. The second gunshot was also fired by Knightley to create the illusion of the second shot hitting the president. So what about the bullet that hit the president's bulletproof vest? What if that bulletproof vest had been prepared in advance? What's the matter, Mr. President? Afraid of facing a little bullet?
Bullet! But I go! I was definitely got!
No, you weren't. Because even if a bullet hits the bulletproof vest, it can shatter a couple ribs. If we examine the bullet in your vest, it would answer the question for us. Will we find Rook's blood on that bullet?
But the person on the red hood will stop me in the photo.
Objection! Weren't you listening, Mr. President? From the bullet's trajectory, the one who fired the shot must have been Knightley. Then Nicole... She too was part of the president's plan. She was to bear the blame and become the false assassin. The red-hooded figure. Exactly. I don't know how much of the plan Miss Swift knew beforehand. However, she didn't fire the gun. All she did was aim the laser pointer at the president's head. That's right. Once the crowd began to panic, you would turn your parka inside out. And thus, the red-hooded figure vanished. After that, you discarded the gun and security plans in the trash. And the illusion of the assassin vanishing like a ghost was complete. And with the assassin gone, the case would go unsolved, pal! Yes. That was what he hoped for. That's why he wouldn't let Mr. Edgeworth investigate the case. Exactly. All of this was was an asinine publicity stunt from a lying president.
Bro. Why?
He revealed his true form. The assassination is a lie, isn't it?
Tape. What happened?
Objection!
No. Well played, Mr. Prosecutor. Now I know his voice. Awesome.
What?
I am speaking with the President right now. Thank you very much. You're a chess player. You know knights always strive to protect their king. Looks like it's not over yet, ladies and gentlemen, but this is where we're going to end it off. In the next episode of Miles Edgeworth Ace Attorney Investigations 2 Prosecutor's Path, Turnabout Target, we're going to find out what Knightley has in store for us. I'm sure we'll be able to finish this case up in the next episode or the episode after. Hopefully it's the episode after. I'll have enough time for when I'm away on the cruise. I'll be away at the... whatever. You'll have seen a vlog about it already. I will see you guys later.